Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Solomon Islands welcomed the statement by the High Commissioner for Human Rights at the opening of the session, highlighting a worrying trend of member states resisting human rights scrutiny by the work of this Council. What's more unsettling is the fact that some large democracies who profess to uphold the universal human rights values are evading scrutiny on the domestic human rights practices by shielding such practices behind the principle of non-interferences on sovereign countries' affairs. Mr. Vice President, without independent and objective scrutiny, members' government will be solely left alone to decide what constitutes human rights and its violation according to the domestic policies and regulations, and this should be a cause for concern. Solomon Islands share the view that protecting human rights of all people requires our collective responsibilities, and we must condemn any violation of human rights whenever it occurs and wherever it happens. We are also of the view that the repression of the freedom of expression and of assembly has a direct corroboration to the increased reports of human rights violation. Mr. Vice President, it is in this context that Solomon Islands consistently raised the issue of human rights violation in West Papua and continuously calls for independent investigation to verify increasing reports of human rights violations there. Finally, Mr. Vice President, Solomon Islands would like to call upon the Indonesian government to cooperate with the Human Rights Council and further allow the agreed UN Special Rapporteur on freedom of expression to visit West Papua and Papua provinces and to allow for full access of international journalists and human rights organizations into West Papua. I thank you, Mr. Vice President.